Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another Power episode of Vine Panther Presents. Today, we got Kim and Stacy. Chris may come with us at some point to discuss Tariq, Season 2, Episode 6. The Get Out of Jail Free card is on our thumbnail from Monopoly, because that's what I felt I was watching at some point. The fuck? Anyway, all right, so Stacy, I see your face. What you got going? What you got going on for this episode? Was it what you thought? What you got?
Yeah, disappointment. I need Tariq doing push-ups and guarding his food in prison. I feel like they're rushing this.
I feel like Kim. What you think about Kim?
Well, I mean, we found out some more information, but they are rushing it. It does seem like they're. Because we got so much dialogue. I think that's what it is, right? In this episode that we should have had episodes before. So, because if Brayden would have just talked to Tariq like 4 episodes ago, maybe even 2, none of it, probably Tariq wouldn't have been in jail. A lot of this would have been avoided. So, yeah, but I thought we got more information, but it's still... It's still a lot up in the air, and it's got a lot of plot holes still. So I'm like, it's a lot going on, and Lorenzo is an ass. Like,
yeah, I think so. Well, okay, let's deal with the Tariq jail issue just real quick.
Well,
right?
Yeah, well, we knew he was going to get out of jail quickly, right? But it was kind of convenient that Tate. I mean, we know that they're trying to build Tate's character up again, like he was in the previous one. So they had to push him in there and use him for something. And I knew it was going to be his connections with judges and lawyers and stuff like that. So yeah, that was kind of corny, but I knew it was going to happen. So, so I do like that Effie stepped up and Lauren is like out of there.
For now. Well, we'll see. We'll see. For Tariq,
I mean,
what got me with Tariq is that he's the only power character not even to have a whole episode in jail. The only one. Tasha had at least 4 doing push-ups. Ghost had 5. Tommy had at least 2. Fucking Dre had to punch somebody to get into solitary confinement because Spanky and fucking 2-Bit were trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that Michael Rady Jr. was in a cell by himself and got released off of 2 murders, they know he can't carry a show.
I know why he was in the cell by himself, because he was a cop killer, and if they would have put him in general population, he would have got beat down. He probably would have got beat to death.
Ghost was a federal agent killer, and he got his ass whooped and he went to a general population, and he got his ass whooped by the cops about the guard. They knew Tariq couldn't do it. They're like, we don't need a scene of Tariq trying to put them hands up, trying to defend his biscuit or his ass. They knew that he wasn't that dude. So they were like, let's just get him out of here, because nobody wants to see that bullshit. I was like, even Tasha was doing push-ups. She spent more time in jail. And then you saw Daddy come. Harrison, you saw Dexter Morgan sitting up there with his daddy figure, with fucking Kanan coming up being like, so.
His dark passenger?
I was not expecting him.
I said that season 1. I think the reason they didn't do it was because of COVID. But I knew 50 Cent is not going to pass up an opportunity to be in one of his shows. And Tariq is his opportunity. Because when Tariq gets fucked in the head, he's like, Kanan, who think put me in here? Brayden? Yeah, you right. He was like, Kanan ain't smart enough to do this by himself. You right. Hey, Daddy, who do you think did it? Who do you think did it, son? He was like, that motherfucking Brayden. It's got to be him. Thank you, Daddy. We'll see him again. Next time Tariq about to kill somebody for real, Daddy Kanan's coming. And he's going to be like, shoot that bitch. He's going to be like, thank you, Daddy.
Damn.
Anyway, it was that bullshit. Also, and then how many times are they going to shove the word influence in this thing? So we can be like,
as much as possible.
Pretty much.
No one wants to see that shit. Okay. You want to see Lorenz Tate.
Yes.
Not the same thing.
Yeah, I'm cool with watching Tate. Tate is very nice to look at. He's a little short, Which
I don't
like
care. I'm short
dudes.
too. He's taller than me. It's all good.
He's taller than me, right? Because I'm only 5'2", so I'm good with that. I can do it.
Y'all like you can still look up to your man, even though he's probably slightly taller than fucking Kevin Hart.
Exactly.
Slightly.
Yes.
But you can still look up.
Why'd you put it like that? Like
that's real shit.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is real.
That's real shit. I was like, come on, that motherfucker.
now I gotta Google and see how tall he is.
All right, so no, yeah, but like, fuck Tariq. Also, Brayden is so concerned about his best friend / business partner that he's on his iPhone and making no effort to go down to the police station just to see if Tariq, I don't know, needs legal assistance, needs money assistance, something. He's like, hey, bro, how'd you get out of jail? Not because of you, bitch. Like, where were you at?
He's 5'7".
Who's 5'7"?
Lorenz Tate,
How
according
tall
to
is fucking Kevin Hart?
I think he's 5'4", 5'5".
As I said. No, I'm saying like he's slightly tall. Anyway, but I was like, can Tariq throw a punch? Absolutely not. And then he's talking about
fighter. He's not. I couldn't see him fighting.
He's like, I got them bullets. I got them bullets for Monet. I got them bullets for Kane. Kane will whoop the shit out you, Tariq. Like, you don't want that smoke. And I feel Monet would have whooped his ass. If he went hand to hand with Monet would whoop his little ass.
She hit him with her purse. Them big ass purses she be carrying.
She gonna choke the shit out of fucking Diane, though.
She take her wig and just wrap it around his throat.
Oh, dude. I need her to kill somebody with the weave. I need her to just take off the wig and just choke some motherfucker out with it.
That weave is all the way down her ass. I'm like, okay, look, y'all. We understand that she's supposed to be glamorous and all that. Well, hood glamorous.
Let's not.
That wig is a little long.
Little much.
Little much.
Okay, what y'all think about Monet putting hands on Diane in the bathroom?
Child.
It's only so much shit you gonna talk to me. At some point, she's like, "Look, it ain't. Don't act like I can't fuck you up."
That's her mama. At the end of the day, even though Monet's not the best person, that is your mother.
Yeah.
So you need to curb your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my mother
at least do it out of arm's reach.
Huh?
At least do it out of arm's reach. Like,
Exactly.
don't be right here. Matter of
Yes.
fact, have your own place and then you talk shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Wait.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, y'all.
She.
You okay?
Yeah, man, you good?
Yeah. No, just run some errands or whatever. So, kind of hopping in for a little bit. So, hey.
Hey, Chris, what you think about Monet choking out Diane in the bathroom?
Yeah. With no emotion in her ass.
None.
No emotion.
Does she ever have anything other than disdain?
You know what though? Diana was kind of speaking kind of reckless though. Let's be real. She was speaking mad reckless. Like, so I'm the one that got daddy. Like, I'm like, you know what? I was like, yo, this is gonna be Kanan 2.0, or he just killed, like, how he just killed his offspring. Like, and she's the type of person to do it too. You know what I mean? But it's just so weird. I found it weird because Monet, it seemed like she was kind of remorseful that she's like, I killed someone because of this. Like she can't, like, if I remember correctly, when she was standing over the homie, the dude of the
construction guy.
Yeah. She made it like, I don't know. You can't tell with her emotions, but it seemed like she believed him when she said, I didn't do anything with the money. And he said, like, it's like she just didn't care.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden it's like,
I'm not a murderer. Like why would you make me drop a body? Nobody made you do shit. Like you shot that dude just to be like you can.
Yep.
It did. Effie. So real quick, Effie. Right. So after Lauren proved that she ain't about this life, Tariq is like, you dismissed. Like if you ain't with me, you against me. Let me go back to the apartment that you gave me.
He's still up in her house with another chick.
The balls.
Lauren needs to kill him.
Well, yeah, but he was doing what men do. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it was unnormal. Men do shit like this all the damn time.
That's why you don't give him shit.
Huh?
Wait, that's right. He is still in her house.
Right.
Oh, no. It just hit me. It just hit me.
Probably have the audacity to text her to say, can I use your car?
Dave,
definitely.
And then be driving around town with Effie.
Yes. Yep. Men do that all the time, girl. You know that.
David, you should like you should like this. You should like this moment though, David. You know why? Because for the first time ever on TV, we saw that a red bone chick actually got dismissed. So, you know, it don't mean shit.
Wow.
It don't mean shit. It don't mean like, you know, like there's a freaking unicorn here. It's like, you know, and it looked like was it next week's episode? He might get with Diana, maybe. So I don't know. It's so weird with him. And then Effie, and then
I'm just like Effie. He's like, girl, you're the only one that held me down. That bitch wasn't there when you in court either. Nobody showed up for you. Nobody. And who told her that he got arrested in the first fucking place and got out?
Brayden.
Off camera. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Brayden was surprised he got out too. Says bullshit. He was like, "Oh shit, Tariq, you got out." Hey, Effie, just let you know, our boy got arrested and got out in less than 24 hours. So it's okay. You want to come fuck? And she was like, I'll be there in a minute. So she dropped her Asian lesbian lover to be like, I got to go get some dick from Tariq. Like this doesn't make sense. Like what is Diane going to say?
I don't think she's serious about that girl. Effie is a dude.
I was going to say, yeah.
She's a dude. She's like, all right, I'm going to sleep with you, but get out.
Yeah.
And then
Effie's just a nigga. Effie's just straight up. She's just a nigga. She just like, it was like, yo, like just dudes come and go, girls come and go.
Girls come and go. She don't have that feeling. She don't get her feelings involved.
Yeah, she's like 20 years old. Like she ain't she don't care about that.
She had that belly ring though. I was like, all right. Yeah. But I'm confused though, because I was like, again, she told Diane specifically, stay away from Tariq. You ain't about that dick. That's not gonna be good for you. So what is Diane gonna do? She gonna be like, what? You fucking Effie again? I was like, well, yeah. I mean, why not?
But now she's Diana's dumbness for listening to Effie, because I mean, do you not know that women do stuff like that?
Competition. She's like, I don't need the competition.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get back to Lauren. I feel like Carrie's gonna kill Lauren. I feel that coming.
She ain't about that life.
Carrie, this woman threatened her. She was like, I will tell everybody you fucking Zeke. And Carrie was like, you need to keep your mouth shut.
I think she's going to do it. I think she's going to do it. She's going to do it at Tariq's time.
You know what? If this is any other show, I'll be like, nah, but this is power. This is just like, this is the shy. This is. So, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it really doesn't. This is stupid that you would do this because you're sleeping around, you know, with the player, which actually would make a great book. Actually, if you think about it, if he becomes pro, can you imagine? Like, you know, she'd be sitting across from Gail or Robin. You know, that's just an amazing moment right there. But let's just kill the bitch. Like that's just where she's gonna probably be at. So
you got one. Lauren finally figured out that everything that Carrie did to her to make her a snitch is illegal. Then she threatened to tell everybody that she's fucking Zeke, right? So. And she's going to be like, have you told anybody else, Lauren, about any of this stuff? And she's going to be like, no, it's just you and me. Exactly, Stacey. And then she dead as fuck.
That's right.
You know what? No, she might. I think that Lauren might set Milgram up. Like, remember, she put a wire on her. She might put a wire on to talk to Milgram. And they start talking. And then, Milgram gets in trouble.
What is Milgram going to say? She can't confess. Also, but let's get back to this wire bullshit.
That she illegally put that wire on her.
So there already should be evidence of that. But I want to get to this wire thing because Lauren really pissed me off with this. That she was like, "Oh my God, did Tariq say something on the wire to get him arrested?" Bitch, do you not remember when fucking Tariq said, "I know, Zeke did not kill fucking Professor Jabari. I know that," and Ramirez. And she said, "Well, how do you know that?" I don't know, baby. I just got that sense or some shit. He said that on the wire. Then he said, "Yeah, I know about the manuscript that the professor was writing. It's not about me. He told me." So you talked to him about the secret manuscript, which is the reason why he fucking got murdered. And she's not putting two to two together that obviously Tariq knows something. Like he said shit that put him in the position to be like, I got motive to kill this man. And you got knowledge. I'm like, how's she like, oh my God, what did he say that would make him look like a criminal? Like, you were there. He told you. Like, how do you? That doesn't make sense.
I think they're making her more naive than she really is. I mean, than she should be, I guess.
she gonna get murdered. She's gonna follow fucking Carrie around trying to confirm that she fucking still fucking Zeke, and she gonna get them hands. And then and Carrie, being a former prosecutor, is gonna know how to cover up the body and shit and blame it on somebody. To your point, Kim, like one of them ain't gonna make it, okay? Because Carrie's getting too close to the truth, and Lauren just really is expendable at this point because Tariq got 3 other hoes. Also, to the point of Diane, because somebody wrote this, Monet was right. Monet was right. Diane ain't just trying to go to college. She trying to get that Stanford dick. She trying to get that Tariq dick. Because she was like, no, Poppy, I want to go to Stansfield. Because the man who treated me like shit on a pretty much regular basis is up there. And I got to get that dude.
Even though I see him like every week anyway. I mean, it's like,
She can fuck him at college, just like Everett. Fucking Drew.
I think Everett's days are numbered, for real.
Yeah.
I think Drew is going to end up having to take him out. Yeah.
Because he's gonna be his lips moved a bit too much.
Yes.
Carrie,
I'm gonna say what's his name? Alfonso is gonna kill his ass. Is that no? What's his name? Huh?
Lorenzo.
I said Alfonso. Lorenzo. Sorry, yeah. Lorenzo's gonna be like, yeah, just kind of cut because he sees him as the weakness. Drew's weakness. So so you're gonna try to cut that out. So yeah.
Because he was watching the way that they were looking at each other.
Yeah.
I see your point. I think Lorenzo's days are numbered
because
if Monet and Kane are like, well, Daddy got to go.
Yeah,
because Monet ain't trying to be a kept woman for some reason. Like so we got 2 men who are like, bitch, you stop working, I'm gonna take care of you and build all this shit. And she's like, I don't just get chicken and more out of the kitchen.
Yeah, but
I'd rather ride my nephew's son's coattails to the NBA.
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
It must be a lot of off-camera stuff going on that Drew's been really handling work. You know what I mean? Drew must have been doing a lot of like off-camera stuff. That he's like he's ready. I'm like, okay.
Since when?
I was like, he's like, I mean, he was right about Kane being a hothead. You right about that. But that being said, come on now, like Drew, I don't know. No, that's just
he ain't the one. He don't want to be
Kane
the one.
is the one, even though he is a hothead. Yes, he is a hothead, but still.
Good question.
Kane is
Why?
Reckless. Kane is reckless, though. That's the problem. He's not the one because he's reckless. And when you're trying to run that type of business, you cannot be. That's like Tommy running there when it was Ghost and Tommy. You can't. Tommy should never be in charge because Tommy will just shoot people. He'll just shoot you and move on. I mean, Ghost had more like control over his
family. No, because everybody Ghost didn't kill came back to bite him in his ass. So no, I don't agree with that.
Also true.
But if you keep killing people, don't you think that if you keep killing people continuously, someone's gonna kill you?
You know what though?
But that's part of the game.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
but you need longevity in the game at least.
He also at
times still here. Ghost ain't. So
yeah, but he wasn't killed by a drug dealer. No, but he wasn't killed by a drug dealer. He was killed by his own child.
It don't matter.
Who's a drug dealer? Who's a murderer and a drug dealer? So, as we said, one of them is still alive. The other one is not. And one got a spinoff, and the other one didn't come back to his own show. So one of them pissed Courtney Kemp off. Anyway, I'm sorry. Question is, why is Lil Guap still in this fucking show? And
I know, right? Correct. His days are so numbered. Like, it's just a matter of who's going to be the one killing him. Who is it? Is it going to be Mecca? I'm still saying Mecca is going to be the one that kills him.
So thank you for bringing that up, Chris. How the fuck is he taking selfies when Mecca broke all his fingers?
He heals real fast.
Is he a mutant or some shit? Like that like he broke his finger. Like
I know, right? I was looking for that arm sling, man. I was looking for that arm sling.
He broke his hands. I was looking for the arm sling too. I was like, where's the arm sling? And
it's in the same place where Dexter's bullet that was in his leg that disappeared. Same place.
We will shit on that when the time comes. All right. I wanna stay focused. But I was upset with this. I'm like, and then Kane, who knows Lil Guap got his fingers broken because of his cell phone addiction, his social media addiction, goes, hey, Poppy, Lil Guap wants to take a photo with you. What the? Does Kane want him to get fucked up again? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? Lil Guap has not learned yet? Also, I want to give Effie 2 points and Brayden 2 points. Effie first, though. She's the only one who asked the logical question, which was, so Tariq, did you murder that professor? Because everybody's worried about the cop. Even fucking Sachs was like, you killed that cop, right? Nobody asked about the professor. Tariq's response was, I didn't kill that cop. What about the professor? Oh, yeah, I did that shit. But that's different. Effie was the only one before she got the dick. Effie was the only one to go, hey, you killed that cop, right? And he's like, you know, I gotta do. And she's like, it's okay, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's Hannah right there. You know what I'm saying? You need to stick with your Hannah. You know what I'm saying? For a Dexter reference. Or Holly. That's your go-to right there. She got the baby hairs. She got the other girl thing. You got a lot of range. You got range. You know what I'm saying, Tariq? Focus on the range. And now Tariq is the godfather again. He's like, all right, since I got this ankle monitor and shit, all right, Effie, you running the streets. Brayden, you doing supply. I'm going to sit here and brute and think about who I need to kill to put me in this position. Go ahead, do my work.
Speaking of which, was anyone else disappointed that, I guess, the short time that he was in jail?
Oh, we already did that.
There was he wasn't in jail, interacting with anybody. You know what I mean?
We already did that one, bro.
Oh, you already did that? Oh, okay,
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, man.
Okay,
we start off with, but please, Chris.
Yeah, that was some BS.
Stacey said, "Be on time, bro." and then
I got a life, man.
I was like,
okay,
fine.
No,
I mean, I guess we ghost up in this bitch.
I mean, you went like this. You gonna snap? I'm gonna snap back. It's like no. I'm messing. Go.
He said, "Who? Wait a minute. Lil Guap teams up with Cardi B to take the music world by storm." No, Lil Guap is gonna find Queens. So Tasha, Valeria, who's also from New York, fucking all Remy Ma, they're all coming back to Queens, and Lil Guap is gonna join them because he's a rapper, and then he's gonna go on tour with them. That's what's gonna happen. I say it. Anyway, so business deals that we got going on. So Effie easily. So Tariq had to vouch for Effie to be like she about that life. Okay, Tariq, because you're so experienced. And Monet is like, I'm gonna take your word for it, bro, because I know you in this thing to win. I'm like, Effie has more experience. Effie's the one that got Tariq arrested. Like, Effie is far more capable.
Way back when, yeah.
Effie's far more capable. And then also, I love how I didn't. This irritate the fuck out of me. Actually, it irritated the fuck out of me.
Okay.
That fucking when Brayden was being interviewed by Monet, that she's like, "Tell me why I should give you a chance." I'm white. I got white privilege. That's my whole resume. There you go. White privilege. I was like, what the fuck? Like this is real. What the fuck we're doing right now? Like, how about I sold drugs at Choke without what Tariq didn't do shit. I sold drugs. I am course correct. I'm not a part of course correct. I am course correct. I got the dealers. I'm the one who figure out where to store the drugs. I'm the one who does everything on a day-to-day basis. Tariq just screams and cries and shit. That's and goes fucks Effie from time to time. Like, I'm the one doing this work. And that's it. Like, no, I'm white and I got a car. So any else you need to know, Monet? I was like,
I'm rich, bitch.
Huh? Right. One, I'm rich, bitch. It's like, I'm like, I don't need. Did you hear his Tommy speech? When he was like, I love this shit. No. First, back it up. Rich ass privileged Tariq is telling white Brayden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good thing Brayden said something about that.
Yeah, I'm glad he said something too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Y'all are both the same when it comes to that. What do you
I feel like that was a rewrite. I feel like Brayden didn't snap back like that at first, and then someone had to correct Courtney, be like, hey, look, he's like, oh shit, that's right. You know what I mean? You know, that had to be.
Him out for us. Yeah, he was like, no, wait a minute, hold up.
Hey, Stacey, hey, tell me what you figured out with the inconsistencies and how Brayden is supposed to be versus what he said in part one. How rich was Brayden?
We already established that Brayden said his parents made $400,000 before taxes. So unless he was talking about a weekly basis, Brayden shouldn't be this rich. He should be firmly middle to probably lower middle class in New York. He's in private schools and fancy cars and big houses. Oh, 400K a year.
It seems suspicious, but now all of a sudden he like.
We were well, I would say upper middle class, and we went to private schools, and my sisters went to private colleges.
And what year was this?
We were in New York.
What year?
Huh?
We're in inflation. Like in today's money, that's not a lot of money.
But also,
but he also got a gym named after him, so
yeah,
I'm pretty sure probably got a free ride.
They're gonna have money somewhere. Maybe it's inherited money. Like maybe that was what they said that's what Brayden knows, that his parents make that much money, but his parents may have like inherited money that makes them even.
Well, they should have said Grandpa died and left us billions of dollars.
Yes,
that would make.
Clearly, they didn't know that this was gonna go. This show was gonna go this far, and then Brayden was
gonna. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Upgraded
they probably
to
didn't even
Trump
think they were gonna keep Brayden on the show.
Huh?
Yeah.
They probably didn't think that they were gonna keep Brayden on the show.
Also true.
Because people that even Effie was put back on the show.
Yeah.
Because everybody, all the fans were like, we love Effie, and that's why she became like an actual part of the show.
Yeah.
At first, she was pretty much a guest star.
Courtney Kim said she don't even have a last name officially.
No,
they're like, fuck, she wouldn't even bother to have a last name. So we don't know her legal name actually.
I mean, I'm noticing people kind of saying that about like Kane now too, because at first I think at least I was talking about like, yo, Kane might die soon, but now I'm just thinking like he's such a like he's such a big part of the show. I'm just like, can you kill him at this point? You know what I mean? You can threaten his life all you want, but he's now, he's.
Let's just say Mecca and Lorenzo will die before Kane.
Lorenzo.
Definitely Lorenzo.
Yeah, Lorenzo's dead as fuck.
Well, Lorenzo off.
What's up, Stacey?
I like Lorenzo. Why are y'all trying to kill him off?
He coming out. He coming out too.
Doing too much.
He's coming out. He's coming out like.
I mean, you've been in prison for 10 years. You got to come out and establish dominance and position and all that stuff.
You should be like. You should make sure. No. When you first get out, you know the feds be watching you close. That's when you lay low. Like when you first come out, so they don't get. You know what I mean? It's like he's going to.
What happened with the uncle molester? It's interesting. There's no mention of him and who was there investigating. Remember?
He went up to see what his old boy Dexter
He
Morgan.
He had to go investigate some crimes.
He had to see Dexter Morgan. He had to go to a cop.
He had to go to Iron Lake, New York. I'm
going to the cop con or whatever.
He still wasn't even there. Anyway, So anyway, but the Tariq Brayden conversation was interesting. Again, Brayden did a great job of being like, bitch, we're both rich and successful. But he went straight Tommy. Like once again, Brayden was like, I love this shit. Like, this is the only thing I'm good at. And fuck, Tariq should have been like, fuck it, bro, you great at it, but I can do more. I was like, oh shit, one day it's gonna come to it. Tariq's gonna be like, I'm out this game. And Brayden's like, I'm doing this shit for free, because why not? Like, why is your car not fixed, bro? Like, they talking about pulling. He said, we pulled licks, we got shot at, and then things got weird. No, things got weird from the beginning. Like I tried to kill a man, but my gun jammed. Like, somehow there's details that, Brayden forgot to mention to Tariq. They'll be like, I was about to put a body down, but the gun jammed. And somehow
that was weird to like when Kane took him to dig up a body. I would have been like, what the hell? That's what he's talking about. The dead body that he had to go and dig up. That's weird. Like,
he was about to shoot someone. Like, that's anyway. They're sharing details.
They don't even have the same. If someone said to you, we're gonna rob some people, and then we're gonna, I'm gonna kill someone, but then we're gonna go to a swamp and dig up a dead body, you wouldn't be like, wait, what?
What?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I love.
You gotta remember, he was also at gunpoint at one point too. When Kane kind of was like, he's like, hey, don't, I'm going to be missed, and shit like that.
That was hilarious.
So at that point, I think he just was like, all right, I'll do whatever the fuck he wants me to do, and not even question him. I'm pretty sure in his head he was probably asking those questions. He was like, yeah, don't ask this crazy madman this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So we got the BSK. So the BSKs are introduced. We ever heard of them?
Oh, Kino?
I have.
I heard that
thinking of RSK.
Yeah, we're thinking of RSK. That's what.
Oh, is it RSK?
But this is BS. But anyway, Crystal Ball's coming. Like, Crystal Ball's the person. I think Crystal Ball is the person who's in charge, who Kino or whatever is holding it down for. the highest,
Okay,
the highest and Daikon are coming, and he's gonna be like,
but wait a minute, wasn't he in charge of the RSKs?
No.
He was with the Tainos.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yep. Okay.
But did the writers forget, or did they put him in charge of another group? Like, what? Who the fuck are the BSKs?
You know what? Because Annabelle got killed, he took over.
Yeah.
Annabelle's crew.
Yeah. So, but that was still the Tainos. Annabelle's in charge, and then his brother, that was his brother, and then he got killed, and Cristobal took over. And then but when they said all of them got wrapped up, but a few, I was like, Cristobal. Like, they're talking about Cristobal. But like, so I mean, I don't know how many people they actually had. I mean, Cristobal got arrested with the old girl. So like with Jimenez's sister. But I'm like, it was the RSKs, but that was the black people.
That was the black.
Which the Jamaicans or whatever, which Tommy and Kanan took care of in one shot, and be like, well, there ain't no RSKs anymore. And then that's when Two-Bit and the crew moved in.
So now we got the BSKs.
Now we got the BSKs.
What does that stand for?
Broad Street Killers.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know where Broad Street is, kid?
No, absolutely not.
I was like, what the? I don't know what's fucking happening. And then why was everybody treating Lorenzo like he's the Godfather? And it's like everybody dropping off money and shit.
That's what they do.
His crew was Monet had, again, we talk about 4 dealers. She went down to Tariq. All of a sudden he gets out and they're like, oh my God, the kingdom is put back together again. I'm like, what kingdom? Like, you were scraping by, bruh. You were scraping by, and all your business is Tariq at college.
I think because the other people went to work for other crews once he went to prison, and now they're coming back.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody wanted to work for his wife. They want to work for Lorenzo.
Can you blame them?
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't work for that bitch either, because she's a bitch.
And then we're doing this whole Raquel thing again. I taught you the game, girl. You just step back and let me show you how.
Wait a minute. Okay, God, when y'all saw that scene, why was Mary J. Blige's pajamas like up here?
Hey.
And she was sitting there like this. I was like, wait a minute. Your husband just came home, right? You don't have on something low cut, even though I know you're sitting on the bed. But be a little like sexy. Nancy, you been laying here. She had the pajamas up here.
Oh. No, Nancy's about that life, bro. Them girls were out. But no, Mary J. Blige don't play none of that shit. None of that shit.
She was like, and then she was way over here.
She was like, I don't get no breakfast. Yo.
Poor
when
man.
they were at the table, and all of a sudden they're like, don't you remember back in the day we used to sing and dance? I was like, Tommy. When fucking Kane started banging on the street, I was like, Tommy, I seen this shit before. I was like, ain't no way in the world Mary J. Blige is gonna dance. Ain't no fucking way.
No singing.
Bruh, not only did she certainly didn't get up and dance, she didn't even dance in the chair. Like, even the kids in the chair were like this when they was like, I don't do that shit. She was like, what? I gotta go
like,
and get some
this ain't
cheesecake.
No dancery. This is the dining room table.
She was like, that's why she came in with the kid's ass back in the day, because she couldn't dance. She's like, I told you to stop dancing, you make me look bad. They're like, Mama used to get involved. No, she didn't. Let's not do that. Let's not. But she was like, I'm gonna go get some cheesecake because I can't dance. Exit stage left. And fucking the kids were still going. I was like, they're real Latin all of a sudden. But anyway, I was like,
I did say that too. That's when you said that. I did. Was like, oh, okay. Now, Poppy's
their
back
father's
home.
Latin, so that side of them is coming, and he speaks to them in Spanish.
That's okay.
That does happen. I have cousins who are like that.
I was gonna say I do have some friends that are like from Nigeria who's like around just them, just myself or whatever. You barely even hear their accent, and all of a sudden they're around their family, and then all of a sudden it comes out.
So I guess when I'm around my New York family, my accent from New York comes back.
Yeah.
It happens.
Course correct is now the equivalent of the Coca-Cola formula, because everybody's trying to get it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. I can see. Okay. It's just
which
you're
one?
right.
The old one or the new one?
The old one.
The old one or the new one?
The good one. The good one.
Oh yeah, this is that new
the
Coke.
original.
I like that.
Wait, the original was cocaine. We don't want that one.
It would do. No.
Oh, this one a little bit on. Be like
that's how you smuggle your drugs.
The thoughts and views expressed on Iron Panther does not represent everyone.
Well, technically, you know what?
I was like, that's right. We've been here before about confessing the crime.
It's a documentary that shows that this.
No, we know. We know.
You mean outside the documentary?
I was like, what?
Story time, I guess.
I used to work for Coke, so.
Okay.
The other sides. So Stacey got all kinds of stories. So we got the legal team, $2 million. Fucking Davis and Sachs want two. Davis wants two.
Where's all this money coming from? They really moving that much drugs in Stanfield?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
It's not realistic.
Like, was Ghost and Tommy making this type of money?
What?
Well,
actually, they did.
Full of money.
But they had to distribute it.
They got a laundry.
Hold up. When Tariq got kidnapped, the Italians wanted $1 million, and they made that in one night. In fact, they made
but they were like hustling for that million. That wasn't like a regular operation. They brought in like all types of people.
Yeah,
and they actually had the money, but they hadn't laundered it yet, so they couldn't use it.
Oh no! I'm talking about the night operation. Like when Tariq set them up, and like he got the Italian dude to kidnap him.
Italians.
Yeah, when he was messing with the Italians, and so he and Tommy had to work together, and Jason brought him the drugs. But I'm like, that's still a lot of.
Jason took the money, the clean money.
Not clean. He took the first $1 million, and then he only took half. They wanted $2 million, and he took half of it, and then they had to go sell Tasha's Connects little stupid drugs, and somehow they made enough money. I don't know. So we were wrong. I was wrong about the characters. So we got introduced to Lucas, who is the judge. He's going to be around for a few episodes. So there's going to be some more court dealings. And Tate used his influence to get said, friend to the culture, to be like, we're not going to let another black man go to jail for 2 murders. So I'm going to let you off.
Being a cop. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Right? But it's plot convenience, right? We can't have Tariq in jail for too long. So
and then a black man gets killed by another black man, but the black man that's the killer is the victim of racism. Like, nobody cares about the
black man killing 2 minorities, allegedly.
One of them being black. It's just a point. Like
one being black, one being Hispanic.
It's still racism.
You know. I gotta be honest. When he said those words, though, I didn't know what direction he was going to go. Like, first he was like, oh, another black man in my courtroom. He said, what's wrong with y'all naggers? I was waiting for him to just go super racist for a split second, and then I was like, oh no, that's right. Kate convinced him. You know what I mean? Like to go a different direction.
So wait a minute. So to your point of straight racist, I guess someone said it before. I guess Sweeney did some blackface bullshit. I guess back in the 80s or some shit, and I guess that's what's in the yearbook. That's so secret is laid out on the living room table that anyone can just walk up to and grab. And so Brayden did a whole operation to get this fucking yearbook. And I guess that's what Tate's going to use to get his congressional seat for his spinoff. I guess
that might work.
That's.
I mean, real life. I mean, people quit off of just that alone. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I'm saying, but it's not original. It's not original.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying. And they're shoving.
Wait a minute. You want originality? What show are you watching? What?
Well, I say, what you think this is? HBO, my dude?
Exactly.
But I told you. Someone said, where's the money coming from? Is under his wave cap, because Tariq keeps the waves tight.
And DeMarcus said Keisha Sharp will replace Professor Carrie, which is true. Because I read that she is like a Professor Milgram is not. Her days is numbered. And
that's a good point.
And they said she's going to be a professor with Tate.
Oh, she is.
Yes.
Oh my God! Fuck me.
So
I was actually hoping Ramona Garrity would come and be his co-professor.
She needs to stay somewhere. No. Mm-mm.
I was like,
Ramona. Ramona's an influence, I think.
No.
I would love to see. I want to see her in influence. Like, you need someone who still remembers Ghost and gives a shit, and she's the only one. I'm sorry. I upset you. Sorry. What is the House of Cards? The TV show?
It's a show.
Yeah, I get it. All right. So
Islam Tate.
Islam Tate.
Oh, real quick. Why didn't certain things happen? All right. Lorenzo says Tariq can lead back to us. He's a liability. That's what he told Monet, right? Why did he not make an effort to try to kill him in jail so we could be this done? Obviously, he don't give a fuck about Course Correct or Stansfield. Why did he try to kill him in jail? That would have been a good scene. Why didn't Mecca why hasn't Mecca tried to kill fucking Lorenzo by now? Like he's the obstacle to the love of his life. I'm like, just murder this dude. Like, why are you working so hard to get?
It's definitely coming.
You got built to that one. I mean, Lorenzo's too big for him to just try to murk out just straight off the gate like that.
He's got people around him.
He
got a lot of people around.
That takes some planning, man. That's like you talking about taking out like someone like a head of family right there. That's
all right.
You know,
Tariq is not.
No.
I mean, like let's be real. Like
he's in training.
I mean, like Tariq easily should have been attempted murder. Like somebody should like Lorenzo should be like, also, how the fuck did Lorenzo not even know what Zeke looked like? That he was like, who's this big tall black motherfucker coming in my house?
She's like, who are you?
He had no idea. And he was offended too. I was like, well, damn. I'm
like, how do you not? This guy's been living in your house like since high school. Like, how do you not know what this dude looks like? At least
a part of me made me think that maybe he knew the secret at that very moment, but then the way he kind of kept going,
wasn't he kind of like he had like animosity, like he was real like
at first, my original thought was like the way he acted towards him. I was like, oh, is he playing like he don't know who he is, but he really knows who he really is?
Yeah.
And then, but then the more it went on, I was like, no, guess he don't. But I'm just saying, like, but why would he act like that? Like,
it don't make any sense. Like, you should know this dude was in your house, bro. I mean, it's like it's like,
and they gonna pat him down for guns when half of them niggas probably got like all strapped up in there already. So it's like, it's like
for sure. Monet got it right in her behind, just right there, so she can pull it out and shoot somebody.
That's a lot of ass.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I was like, damn, when she was standing up talking to Davis, I was like, that's a lot of ass.
And I'm gonna be honest. Why would you invite your basketball team to your uncle's release party? Like,
right?
That was weird. First off, that's scary as hell. If you're just one of the players, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Especially if you're freaking Everett. That probably sealed his fate right now. Yeah, that probably sealed his fate. Yep. Yeah. He should have never.
He should have never went.
He never went. He should have never went.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Yeah, Monet saw.
The comment. I'm sorry. The comment. The House of Cards was Frank Underwood's. They found evidence that Frank Underwood's dad was in the Klan, and that's what fucked them up. So you're saying maybe they're going for that type of thing.
Yeah, that happens all the time, though.
Yeah, but no. Lorenzo was locked up for 10 years. But the point is, he's in your damn house.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know who's in your house, and
he's on TV. He's like a big time.
He's the LeBron of this bullshit.
He's a LeBron. He's LeBron and Kobe Bryant going into NBA. It's like,
so you know who this guy is, bro. I mean, at least the way
he's been on TV because of that murder trial. You know what I mean?
Also,
that crazy
so
interview.
Many reasons.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Hey,
crazy faces.
This Telemundo love story we got going on with fucking Monet and Dante and Lorenzo, for Monet to be like, I have 3 kids and with my husband Lorenzo, and Dante's like, yeah, but you also got a kid with me, so I'm gonna drive up to the basketball court and just stare at my son to be like, one day, son, I shall come to you and be like, I am your father, and he's gonna be like, but I have to kill you for some reason. Like, are we gonna see this again? Because we already had this in another show.
I was like, they might as well just say, hey, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make you want to kill me. Like, why? He might as well just set that line in the sense when he used words like, hey, if you don't tell him, I will. And I'm like, just say you just want her to murk you out, like just to kill you. Like, just say that. Like, that's so obvious. Who says that? First of all, you're supposed to be this big drug kingpin. Why would you? Who does that? Who just says that? Like,
someone who's gonna not live not too much longer.
I will. Like you say, you know who says that? Mistresses say that to the guy that they're sleeping with. Say, if you don't tell your wife, I will. Like, what the hell? I was like, what?
Like, did you tell anybody else? No, it's
like
just
some Tony
me.
Soprano shit. It's like,
I was like, what did you say? Just you, baby. But
Ollie.
Oh, damn it. I was like, it was irritating the fuck out of me, bro. I was like, Dante, get your shit together, bro.
Yeah, like, so that's why you're right. He is going to die, especially when he said those words. I do think Lorenzo's going to get it first.
Oh yeah. I feel Lorenzo's coming first.
But
Oh,
Lorenzo,
but you don't want it,
Yes,
Stacey, or you don't
the
think it's
way
gonna
he's
happen?
talking to people,
No,
the way he's coming at
Lorenzo
people.
shall live.
I'm sorry, say that again, Stacey.
Lorenzo shall live on forever. I think Monet will die before Lorenzo dies. That's
I
just
think Diana might take her mama out for her
Yeah.
daddy.
Oh,
for
Drew,
her daddy.
well, you saw Drew and Kane gets into it next episode. So
Yeah.
I think that's the moment that I think we predicted from the very first episode last season is going to happen. The whole, finally the whole Kane and Abel BS thing.
Okay. I get you.
I really do think Kane is going to take out Drew. Maybe not right now, but this might be build up to it. But
at some point, he's a sophisticated drug kingpin. I wouldn't go that far. He talks a lot of shit. Like I don't see Dante doing a lot of big moves, to be honest. Like not moves he should be doing. Again, and I'm saying like,
there you go, Stacey. There you go.
Like, damn it, they're off camera. I was like, but it upsets me. No, but this
are making moves off camera,
and he needs to stay on the show as long as possible for me.
Well, who's this?
I just like looking at him.
Oh,
Mecca.
Dante.
Oh, Dante. Oh, Mecca. Yeah.
I just like looking at him. The height is, oh my God, his height is perfect.
Yeah. It's just so weird seeing him bald.
But you know what? It makes him look tougher, and I'm enjoying that.
That's
true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's
Lorenzo's bald because it makes him look tougher.
Yeah,
and it shows that Monet has a type.
She has a type. She does.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Does she? She be mean mugging everybody. I mean, just like even the ones she sleep with.
She mean mugs her husband. That just got out of jail. I was like,
she couldn't even muster up a smile.
None. And I feel like she's gonna take a knife and stab him at the table.
Like, do y'all think Effie might kill Kane for Tariq?
Actually, that would be awesome.
That would
be awesome.
Effie,
Actually, that would the only thing that would make sense, other than maybe Brayden, maybe killing Kane.
Right.
That would to have two kind of somewhat badasses, and having Effie like having the upper hand, just kind of show her dominance. I think that would be awesome. I don't.
But imagine if that did happen, right? Because her and Diana have this new friendship, and then she try to get in real close with him, just only to kill Kane.
Do they have a friendship? It was like one little scene.
They robbing together, like shoplifting together, right?
Well, and Diane looked to Effie as a mentor, so that's a thing. But like again, when Diane finds out that Effie getting that Tariq dick again, she's gonna be like, hey, that ain't okay, right? And then Tariq's gonna be like, hey, I gotta do who I gotta do to get what I need to get. You know what I'm saying? So like the penis is a weapon. It's a tool to get from point A to point B.
Tariq make a move on Diana so Lorenzo can kill him.
Yeah. Oh. That's what I was thinking about old boy, because Keno or whatever was like, oh, you a good girl. Like, how'd you get your daddy out? Like, daddy's like, I will murder you, son. Like, do not be looking at my daughter like this. Yeah, he was looking at her like the uncle did. He was looking like the uncle. I was like, hey, you saw what happened to the uncle, motherfucker. Like, don't be looking at my daughter like that, bro. But that again, that would be the whole family. Like, it wouldn't just be like Lorenzo. Like Monet would be like, don't you stay away from my daughter. She can't be no teenage mother like I was. I'm like, I'm not even sure when you had Zeke, but let's just. I don't know. We'll figure out. That's what we need, the math. All right. You need to come up with math.
No, I can't have you do a full episode. No,
because it's gonna be another R. Kelly, right?
And now it'll be a full episode for that.
Like,
it'll be and he would only rename it. There was only going to be one name after that. It'll just be called. Her name wouldn't even be Monet anymore. It'll be Kills. You know what I mean? That's what. No.
I need. Well, to this point, Courtney said at some point they are going to flush out who came before for who. Like, and somehow they're going to get that 20-year thing worked out. And I'm like, I don't know. She's the muscle. Effie's the muscle.
Who's
I don't
the
know.
Muscle?
Anyway,
Effie's down for whatever. Effie's the full, I can see it that way.
Effie's kind of the full package, I think.
That's why I told y'all, like I will watch her. I will watch her and like her and Brayden in an operation. Like I will watch them too. I mean, without Tariq, like fuck Tariq. Like if Effie went to jail, she wouldn't even do push-ups. She would kill somebody the day one to establish her dominance. Like that's her. Like she would find the biggest woman in there and be like,
let's shake somebody and just take over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, and the baby hair is still together. She's like, you see this shit? This ain't gonna move.
You and those babies
ain't gonna move. Laid tight. She's like, all this shit laid tight. I was like,
gorilla glue hair.
Huh?
Gorilla glue hair.
I know.
Oh no.
No, please.
Damn, that poor girl. Where is she
I
now?
don't know. Don't say poor girl, Chris. That
She
girl
was on the internet, but
that was-
she dyed her hair and it fell out.
Yeah. What is she
be doing
thinking?
It happened again?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Hey, look,
this gotta be fake.
Look, we getting
That
off
has
track.
to be-
And we gotta get to Dexter.
Like, you
All
too
right,
old
so
for this.
we getting off track. We gotta get to Dexter. All right, Kim.
What?
Anything else in this episode?
No, not really. Why do they keep bringing up? I mean, I guess they have to keep bringing up Tasha just in case, when Queen's in, she comes back. But
When it is,
like,
when
it is, yeah, when it's, yeah. But I just feel like they just keep talking about Tasha, and I'm like, Tariq doesn't really need Tasha. He just gotta concentrate and get it together. Like when he actually sat in the apartment and he was giving orders to everybody, I felt like that was a boss move though. Like he's growing into what he wants to be, which is the boss, right? Like what Ghost was, right? So he's giving people orders because he of course can't do it himself. But he's been doing that when it came to Brayden. He wasn't doing that with everybody. He was doing it with Brayden. So he's just, right now we're seeing that he's establishing himself. Even with Drew, remember when Drew's father was talking to him and stuff, you could see the light bulb in Drew's mind that he definitely could possibly be a leader. And if his father backs him, right? Like you could see when he was talking to Lorenzo, he was like, yeah, I could follow him. I could do that. And it was no hesitation. Because remember when before, if someone asked him to do something, he'd be like, wait a minute, but wait, why? And he'd want to go bang his boyfriend. But when his father said that to him, it was like, he instantly was like, wait a minute. All right, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
his dad's giving him more confidence. He's talking to him as like a peer, and he definitely more than when Monet was trying to pitch the whole "you're the future" idea, right? Like now he's a little bit more into it. And it was good when Lorenzo related to him about being shot, when he was like, I know what it's like. It fucks your head up. We can get through this, right? Like they kind of bonded on that, and I see that.
Yep. So I think that Drew is going to change as the seasons go on. He's going to definitely change. He's going to be like, what is oh my God, Tony? No, not Tony. The guy from
Godfather.
He's going to turn into him eventually. You know, so but Lorenzo's
that's
gonna
why Lorenzo needs to stay around to groom him.
Wow, that would be good, but I just don't think so. And 2-Bit is coming.
2-Bit's coming.
They brought up his name for a reason.
Right? I was like, why'd you get that specific? Like, I was like,
you know what? Did you think that 2-Bit was there when after that scene, someone got out and they out of a car and they had their tennis shoes? That's all they showed. But it wasn't 2-Bit. It was, I forgot who it was, but it was kind of like a trickery, right?
Oh, you thought?
Yeah, I was like, is 2-Bit right now?
When you say his name, he shall appear.
Shows up. Yeah, exactly. So
we have to door this meme bugging. It's definitely. And then Cristobal, I thought Cristobal was gonna be in this episode. But definitely he should be in the next one. I mean, it should be in the future. True. All right, Stacey, anything else for this episode?
I'm curious what the face off with Kane and Lorenzo.
Yeah.
I want to see where that goes. Hopefully Lorenzo will win, beat out Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that.
No, I'm sorry. Kane's way too popular, but okay.
I mean, he's not gonna kill him. I'm saying, but Lorenzo.
Oh, you mean like a fist fight?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, like.
I would imagine it would end in death, though. But yeah.
Well, see, I thought that was going to happen when he told them I'm the Connect, because Dad was very clear. I want to meet the Connect, and Lorenzo was like, no, and Kane was like, no, you're talking to me, and I thought that was going to be hands-on right there. So they're still working it out.
No, them kids is bucking at their parents. That's what's going on.
Kane's
bucking at Lorenzo, and Diana's bucking at Monet, and these parents do not have long to be in this picture.
That puberty hitting strong, yo.
Yes.
They
past puberty.
Yeah, they're like 19, 20 at least. I mean,
if you had Monet as a mother, you got some stunted growth because she treats them like they little kids.
Yeah, Monet has earned all this sass, especially Diane. I mean, she has shitted on her since like episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Daddy is like, hey, babe, I'm gonna see you to college. I'm gonna let you do something. Like, so you can tell like, hey, Daddy. Mama trying to leave you, and she don't want to do drugs anymore, Daddy. And he's like, I'm gonna take care of that bitch. Don't you worry about it, little baby. I got this.
Hey, Daddy, Mama got a side dude.
When that comes,
inside baby.
and just say it, Dad. She was getting that dick. She was getting that dick. I mean, she got that sidekick. You might want to look into that.
He kind of look like you.
Just saying.
Just like,
you were number 2, Dad.
Here's the website, Dad.
Right. Google that shit. Just Google my wife's other baby daddy. Damn it. I was like, oh, but yeah, I can see Diane being the one snitching. Like when it's gonna be Diane. It's definitely gonna be Diane.
Find out what's going on. Find out about Zeke.
She already had her spidey senses. She was like, well, where was Mom when this was happening? In a helicopter with some light-skinned bald-headed dude.
Also, why did Mecca change his mind about actually meeting Lorenzo? Because first he said no, I'll just work with you, Kane. And then at the last minute he was like, nah, I wanna meet this dude.
Size him up.
Right.
Just a man thing.
Yeah, I think he will Google this motherfucker by now. He should know who he's dealing with. Like,
he knows who he is. He just wants the face to face.
And he's gonna be like, "Wow, you my brother."
He's like,
"No, that's next season." He's like,
"I too have had your wife."
It'll be like Vin Diesel facing off against
and she likes New Edition.
Right.
He needs some clothes because
and cheesecake.
And because them outfits that he had on, I was like, when did he buy this? Like in 1989, like.
You know what? He looked better, I would say, than Kane did when Kanan got out.
It was huge. Jesus, I was
like, what?
I was like, damn. I mean, I was like, Kanan looked like straight trash something from the 80s, like early 90s when he got out. I was like, you can see when he got arrested. Yeah. All right, Chris, anything closing out for this?
Yeah, I also think that, like you said, 2-bit. I think 2-bit's coming. I think Tasha's coming. Via phone call, of course.
Phone call.
Yeah, phone call. I mean, I know I hear what y'all saying about Drew or whatnot, but especially seeing like the next episode or what's coming the next few episodes, I would say, I don't even know if Drew is even going to survive the end of this season. I feel like Kane is going to kill him. I mean, here's the deal. I'll say this about, and it's not like a knock on Drew. I mean, the guy who's playing Drew or whatnot, but he doesn't do anything for the show. You know what I mean? And let's be real. Courtney Kemp goes by what drives the show. If you're driving the show, you stay on. You know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe it's just written for Drew not to always have a big part. Now all of a sudden he's gonna have a big part. So who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but
it's based on he's based on The Godfather, right? So did you ever watch The Godfather movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Al Capone.
Remember he was kind of out of it. Remember the youngest son like his father really didn't at first want him to be in it. So they kind of sheltered him and kept him away. And then when the father was dying, he said, I want you to be the leader over all of your brothers. You need to be the leader. And then he had to end up, remember he was married to the white woman and she didn't want him to do it. And then he ended up having to do it. So he changed, and it was weird because in the second show, I mean the second movie, he was full in, like he was all the way in, but it took time to get him in there.
But what happened in the second movie, though? I mean, one of the brothers got murked off.
Yes.
So
to Chris's point, it's like once
but it wasn't him. Do you see what I'm saying?
True.
That's what I'm saying. Kane might be the one that gets murked because Drew is like, we can't handle him. He's out of control. He's not listening. We got to get rid of him.
Right. I mean, but I feel like the way Courtney's kind of operating here is like you guys even brought it up, the whole thing about why Brayden and Effie is still on the show. You know what I mean? Because they're very likable.
Yeah.
I'm not really hearing anyone say, keep, Drew, keep Drew. Like, no, people keep saying hashtag Bobby. I mean, I am seeing like a lot of Bobbies. You know what I mean? People don't even know the nigga's name's Kane on the show. Like, they just say Bobby.
It's Bobby Brown.
I mean? It's just like, so I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. It just something tells me though. I don't know. A part of me just thinks that he's gonna be murked before he really, like, he's gonna have like one day of full power, and then and it's gonna be like a day after his father gets killed off. I think Lorenzo's gonna die by either his wife or whoever else,
or Kane,
or even Mecca. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and then the day after that, so he gets full control, and then first day on the job. Pop, it'll be like Game of Thrones. It'd be like Game of Thrones.
I'm about to say
little homie.
You're describing like Cersei. Be like,
yeah, it's like,
it,
yes, I'm the queen, and then just for you to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean,
ending. So
let's be real. A Tejada will die by the end of the season. So there we go. We can all agree to that.
Yeah, I can
A Tejada. You guys are saying Lorenzo. I kind of agree with y'all. It might be Lorenzo. I feel like Drew might be in there as well, but who knows? I mean, except for Stacey. I forgot Stacey wants Lorenzo to live. That's right. So
A Tejada. So we all agree that A Tejada is probably not going to make it to season 3.
Right. Damn, now I'm hungry just saying that.
Mofongo. When he's like, I'm gonna make some mofongo. I have no idea what that is, but that reminds me of that dude from SNL when he was making fun of Dave Ortiz. Dave Ortiz, the guy who does like impressions of Dave Ortiz on SNL.
What is mofongo?
It's some kind of like Puerto Rican or Dominican dish, but like he kept on saying.
Oh, okay. I had this. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured
Kim was like, I had this. It's called freaking spaghetti.
Plantain.
It's plantains.
Mashed salt, garlic, broth, olive, and wood. I don't like it.
I don't really like it because the plantains it make plantains can be a little bit sweet like bananas. So when you put it all together with the meats and the seafood, I don't really like it. But my best friend used to eat it.
Okay, so cooking show will be on. We talk about next week. All right, so guys, we got to roll because we got to get to Dexter and shit on this. But thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate all you guys for commenting. We will see you again next week. If you're gonna hang over for Dexter's New Blood finale discussion rants, is what at least my part was gonna be. Then we can do that in a few minutes. Chris, are you coming for that?
No, I'm actually have to go to Home Depot get some more supplies. But
all right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Definitely.
Then we'll see you next week, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Again, take care of yourselves and each other, and just don't drop the soap. I mean, Tariq didn't have to worry about that. I thought eventually he was gonna